What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, people? You're now listening to you're now watching the 5150 show live on Facebook, IG, Twitch, and YouTube. I'll be forgetting sometimes. We got my man Saba here. We're gonna dig into some daily news, some daily topics, things of that nature. I hope y'all get it. I hope y'all like it. I don't know what to say right now. I don't know what to say right now. But what stands up in my brain right now is get that light switch. You gotta turn it. That knob. Nope. Up. Yeah. Turn it all the way up. Thank you. So what's hitting me today is we're gonna talk about white privilege at its best. If y'all don't know, there's a coach. His name is Urban Meyer. He used to coach college for a long time. Pretty good at what he does in college. So being that he was pretty good, natural progression from college is to go to the NFL, make that big money. Even though he was making decent money when he was when he's doing the colleges, right?
Right.
He coaches for Jacksonville Jaguars. They are a sucky team. But anyways, we're not here to talk about how much they suck. We're here to talk about this fool's shenanigans. First of all, he was caught in the strip club, or not the strip club, he was caught in the club getting a lap dance from a chick. That was the first time. That was the first thing that happened. Second thing happened is now that he's the coach of an NFL team, he's going around kicking his players, telling him he can do what he want to do because he's the boss and he's in charge of shit. Right? Okay. Right. I can't make this shit up, man.
Like, hey, why they let him do that though? They some of the niggas is like 260.
Yeah. Right. These now, if y'all don't understand, NFL players, they look small on the NFL field in comparison to other big motherfuckers. These are some pretty big guys, right? He's a coach. I don't think he ever played football.
I don't think he did either.
So he a little dude. He gonna kick somebody, but he was smart when he kicked the person he kicked because he kicked the kicker. If that ain't the funniest shit.
Hey, kickers are getting up there in size now to like 190, 200.
No, the Raiders. Is it the Raiders? I think it's the Raiders. The Raiders got a kicker. This fool is 6'8", 280 pounds.
God damn.
Oh man, that's the only thing you can think of that you want to do is kick.
Right.
Right. But see, look, I ain't mad at him because he ain't got to get hit. No, nothing. He can kick the ball and get that.
You're right. You're right.
And get that good NFL check. You feel me?
You're right.
And so all day they talking about this Urban Meyer cat, right? They talking about how he kicked the dude and how he walks around with his chest puffed out, talking shit. He the boss. Like, to grown men, like it's one thing to threaten or think that you somebody when you in college. Them is kids in college. You can talk to college kids a certain kind of way. They're not getting paid. They're not professionals. They're not grown, right? But it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother thing when you're dealing with grown men, right? And so they're like, what kind of guy is it? What kind of person? What kind of guy is it? And I think back to when I was a young football player or just a young man in general, and you got these white men in power that can talk and speak any kind of way to you any kind of way. And why they are surprised, is beyond me. I wasn't surprised at all.
No.
I wasn't surprised at all, dude. When they were talking about he was kicking motherfuckers and saying I'm in charge and I'm this and I'm that, I was like, yeah, sounds about right. Oh, we're going to add Rob on your radio. Rob on your radio. Why don't you put Rob on your video? Because you on the video.
Crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I was just telling him we were just talking about that Urban Meyer situation. Did you hear about it?
I did. I looked it up when you were talking about it, and I mean, you know, he said if you're not performing at work, man, they tend to do that. They tend to do that.
They called him and fired him in the middle of the night.
Oh no, I didn't get the backstory. I just know he ain't got a job tomorrow.
Oh,
Right.
That story? Okay, I'm gonna give you please.
I think about it. Your eyes ain't working. I'm busy. I was doing something else. Still gotta do.
Look, my sister ain't fucking with me right now.
What I gotta do.
Look, you gotta give it a look.
That look don't work for me.
Please,
I'm sick. It don't work for me.
please, or maybe hold up, maybe I'll give her. Please.
No,
I don't-
no. It doesn't.
I don't want to say the wrong name, so I'm gonna wait to see who you're talking about.
Get your ass on the radio. You got folks waiting on you.
So the Urban
I
Meyer
don't want
cat.
to say the wrong name.
Look, the Urban Meyer cat was so he was in college. He was a pretty good college player.
He was a star in college.
Yeah.
He was a star in college. His whole career was above 500. He was above 600.
Yeah, he was a great college coach. Right?
Yep.
So then they progressed him to the NFL, and it didn't translate well. The first time he got the first red flag was when they caught him in the bar with a chick lap dancing on his lap.
But I mean, is that
That's
really
not a
wrong,
red
though?
flag.
I mean,
Look,
Again, I'm celebrating.
look, in this day and age that we live in, right? Everybody
A chick
want
dancing on your lap.
to point at people, and they want to be like, ooh, when they know damn well they're doing the same shit. Remember a couple of months ago? What's his name? The basketball player.
One or two.
The basketball player. He used to play for Boston.
I don't know, so I don't keep
Garnett?
up with has-beens.
He used to play, what was his name? He won a championship.
Garnett?
No, he was a point guard or shooting guard.
Okay, he's not in the league anymore, though.
No,
What about?
So he was on ESPN doing his ESPN analyst thing, right? Then a video comes out of him in a hotel with him and his boys making it rain on some hoes, on some strippers.
Nah, man, you know what? This Me Too movement, man, it's going to have us getting a permit to holler at a chick.
No. It was consensual and all that. But what I'm saying is he was on
Right.
ESPN. Look, he was paying them. You can see he was paying them. You feel me?
Right.
He's an
But
ex-NBA.
again, like I said,
I
it's
cannot
this
remember.
generation of cancel everything, man. It's the generation of, like I said, in a minute, we're going to really need a permit to holler at girls. You go out at 10, just like you go fishing, you can only catch 10 in a year.
Oh,
He said it don't matter if they bite. It don't matter if they bite. You got to throw them back.
I'm looking it
Yeah,
up. I can't remember his name.
But, I mean, even still, all he was doing was enjoying himself, right? Nothing illegal.
Look,
Nothing that wasn't consensual.
Look,
See, even with R. Kelly, I know people got a problem with him peeing on women, but I know the women had an option to get up. You know, once the first ounce of piss got on them, they could have stopped the whole show to say, hold on, nigga, this is not what I signed up for. But no, no, you can't take a whole gallon of piss and then
You breaking
say,
up like shit, bro.
okay, I'm gonna go pay the bill. Give me a second. I'm gonna pay this bill. Hold on. Put my card in. Either way, like I said, the culture is gone. Not even the culture. I don't even know what to say. The world. Some stuff is beyond approach. You can't really deal if you can't really deal. What do you do with that? Anything you say is not politically correct. You could be dragged through the mud, career ruined.
Paul Pierce.
Right.
Okay.
So Paul Pierce was videoing himself while he was in the hotel room with his boys, having a good old time with some strippers, and he was making it rain on them, and they fired him for that.
Okay. Well, I mean, again, Floyd Mayweather make a practice of that. He go to the bank before he go to the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
He got something
don't
like
think he's ever
at
lost
least
the
$1 million
contract.
on him at all times.
but I don't.
Just in case.
This is what I don't understand. What I don't understand is this shit is daily occurrence shit. Like this happens every day. We all know what happens. We all know that rich white men go to the fucking massage parlor and get happy endings and tucks and rubs. You feel me? We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna penalize them when you catch them? We all know the NBA
But
players.
again, your boy,
We all know
Robert
NBA
Kraft.
players. Yeah, Kraft. We all know that the NBA and the football players all be having strippers and have stripper parties, and they all be tipping them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you see it now, oh my gosh, no, it ain't oh my gosh, because them girls is getting a really good check actually, because they pay. Them dudes, they got a bag, but they empty it out for these girls. You feel me?
And that's their money, their choice.
Yes.
So who's left to be upset?
Right?
The people who were invited.
Nobody.
The ones
To
who
my-
were invited.
To my knowledge, Paul Pierce, I don't even think Urban Meyer is married neither. So if a girl is sitting on his let me make sure, Urban. Let me make sure.
Okay, so wait, that's when he got fired? It wasn't because of the record. It was just he got fired because of the lap dance.
He got fired because he wasn't even getting a lap dance. He got fired because he took a video and in the background, girls was dancing and they was tipping him. They wasn't even dancing on him. Paul Pierce, they wasn't even dancing on him.
I mean, like, yeah, what do you do? What do you say with that? And then he got to explain it to his wife, baby, I didn't even do nothing though.
Right?
Well, you said he's not even married. He's not even married. So it don't even matter. He just lost millions of dollars because somebody saw the video. So I think if they watched the video from the other night, you might
Hey. The haters ball. That's all it sounds like.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So, okay,
Well-
Urban Meyer's married, so. But still,
Well, I mean, again, I don't know if his wife is going to have a whole lot to be mad about, you know?
I mean,
Maybe.
first off, it just speaks for the culture when the white boys can do old white men can do old white man shit, which we all know what old white man shit is. Hey, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hey, darling. How you doing, sweetie? You know what I'm saying? How they talk to the women. That's one. And then when they try to intimidate people that they have no business intimidating. You feel me? But because they're in a position of power, they can do it.
Right.
When he kicked the kicker on the Jacksonville Jaguars team. He kicked the kicker when the kicker was like, what the fuck? Why are you kicking me? He said, I can do it because I'm the boss and I'm in charge and ain't nothing you can do about it. That's what he told him.
He ain't wrong.
In college, that might fly. They working for free or they were working for free and they kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit different. They're not men. You know what I mean? But I'm on the NFL team. I'm a grown ass man. I'm getting paid. You gonna put your feet on me? You got me fucked up,
Right? I'm about to hand you the smackdown and get down.
man. So they in the media like they surprised. What are you surprised about? There's nothing to me. There's nothing to be surprised about because literally this shit been happening for years.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, what's the guy from Toronto? I think it was the owner. I want to say it was the owner. And how did it go? He got attacked by a cop, and then the cop came back and said that he attacked him. I don't know if it was a security guard or a cop. It happened when they won the championship. When Toronto won the championship that year, the guy was trying to get onto the court, and when he started making way on the court, the security officer or the cop, whoever he was. He tried to stop him, and he was just I think because he found out who he was, he tried to change the whole storyline and said that the guy attacked him. But I mean, again, it's cameras from every angle in the damn Coliseum. So all it took was one time to see he's lying off his head.
You talking about the Knicks and Mason, Anthony Mason?
No. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, I know what you're talking about too. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Spike Lee?
No, this is the owner of the Toronto Raptors. I think if you look the story up, you'll probably see it. Yeah, but the owner of the Raptors, again, and he was in his own place. He's in his place of business, his arena. Either way, it goes.
I didn't hear about that one.
Let me see if I can find it.
But it's astounding to me how people be surprised, and then they be surprised about some shit that you had to know.
Right.
Like, none of this shit is a fucking secret. None of this shit is a secret. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. I mean, the goings on, and it's been going on forever, though. I mean, Hollywood ain't just started. Them parties been going.
Oh, but of course.
You get outside.
But of course.
I think once you get outside of the boys' club and you're no longer, on the team or, want to play the team or even play the same game, that's when they try to out you.
Exactly. You're no longer with the good boys. They can't trust you.
There you go. Well, Epstein. They said everybody's been to Epstein's house.
Everybody. They got videos of motherfuckers at Epstein's house. And they got pictures. And nobody but him got in any trouble.
Well, I mean, again,
he was old. He was old, and they needed a scapegoat.
Yeah, he was
correct.
Old as shit. He was old as shit.
Well, I mean, again, with the dollar backing you, ain't too much you can't have. Like Robert Kraft, Donald Trump. I'm sure these guys don't have to worry about who they go to bed with. I ain't heard from Melania in about 8 months, and that's how long it's been since they've been out of office. So shit, longer than that now. But
doesn't matter.
Melania wasn't exactly the best catch, but she was a catch.
Well, back then.
Oh yeah, from the pictures I didn't seen, he was a catch back then.
Huh?
He said way back when, huh?
Yeah, way back when, bro.
Ain't nobody
well,
worried about
I've never been in the skinny. I'm kind of like you. I like what you said last night. All I need is a thick Asian.
Yes,
thick Asian, huh? Man.
What?
Asian would have. I'll be satisfied.
Yep, I already got it. I already got an E-pass on that one.
She gave you a pass on that one?
I got a pass on that one. She knows it's nothing personal. It's a fetish, and it's getting crossed off the bucket list.
He said, well, I mean, what we want to do since we are with sports, I got to pay homage to, and he's the fastest to ever do it, Steph Curry. He said, what?
Oh, yeah, the world record. He broke the record the other night.
It's a bad man. And, I mean, again, he got so much time left on the clock, that record won't be touched. They're going to have to start shooting. I don't know what they're going to do to have to catch that record again. He did it in damn near half the time of Ray Allen.
They have to try a lot to break it. A lot.
On purpose.
Shit, Steph Curry's still generally young in the league, too, so.
Correct. That is a long time coming. He's a Sam Cooke. I did not realize Sam Cooke died so soon after that song came out. I just heard that little fact today. I'm sorry.
What song?
Long time coming. He died nearly days after. I actually just heard that Jeopardy fact. It was on Jeopardy. He said he died 4 days after he made that song. After the song came out. Fun fact, I guess.
That is, you know what? That is my nightmare, right?
Did you make a song and die 4 days after it come out?
That I finally get to where I want to get to in life, and I fucking die. Nigga, look, nigga, we made it. That is my biggest fear, that all this work and all this stuff and all these plans finally come to
fruition. The thing I can say is, don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud. Anything you put out there is going to come back to you.
Facts.
I found out the universe doesn't understand humor. The universe is quite literal.
Hey, look, you thought I was playing. Look. Can you see it?
Oh shit! Yeah, I see it. That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yep. I said, but again, if they can play with AR-15s, I don't think a hookah is too far fetched.
That is crazy. So
yeah, but that's different. You can grow. That's training them for an addiction. Like most people, because most people can't do any kind of drug without some kind of addiction.
Well, most people have addicted personalities, so they're going to be addicted to something. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Diet Coke, cigarettes, crack, movies, so everybody's addicted to something. Nobody's not addicted to anything. And it just what it is, it just matters. Whatever it is you're addicted to is what you're addicted to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're addicted to Diet Coke, ain't nobody checking for that. You know what I mean? Nobody checking for Diet Coke. But if you're addicted to crack, that can harm you a little bit. You can do some crazy shit. You know what I mean?
It's everything in moderation.
If you happen to be addicted to like the McDonald's French fries, you know what I'm saying? That might kill you.
That'll eventually kill you.
Yeah, it'll eventually kill you. Even though they say they changed the recipe, which I don't know how the fuck you change the recipe for French fries. They cut potatoes.
You don't. There's still potatoes and fat. It's still potatoes and fat, bro.
So
well, everybody's got an excuse for what they do. He said, and then some people don't need an excuse. This is what I do. I just said we all addicted to something. He said you could be addicted to being too healthy.
There's people addicted to weightlifting.
Yeah. Or not even the weightlifting, but take it too far with the supplements and the dietary part of it. You know, now you look sick. Excuse you.
Oh.
Yeah, you pick your addiction as you will. It said, I mean, I've always said I'm never going to push the envelope too far, but at the same time, when I give this body back over to whoever my greater power is, I want them to look at me and say, man, what the hell did you do?
I lived, motherfucker.
You see the funniest shit. Do you think that women now are more grittier or aggressive than they used to be? Because when I be going through my time,
too much male energy, bro. The whole single mom shit that we were talking about last time.
No, I'm going through my timeline, and this chick said, "I wish DoorDash delivered dick."
Well, if they do cuddles, I'm sure. I'm sure you might be able to find something.
Dick Dash, huh?
Dick Dash. There you go.
I wish they had. Hey, I wish it was the opposite. I wish they had DoorDash for strippers.
Huh? They do. They call escorts.
For a long time, they've been around.
They don't be entertaining though.
Right. They look at you like, well, it's business. It's business.
Right.
An escort's supposed to entertain you however you want to be entertained. If you just want to talk, they should just talk to you, right? If you want to go out dancing, they should go dance.
I think Solid kind of prefers an educated stripper, huh? Educated escort.
No, I just want something like I want you to be a little bit wild. Like I don't want it to be completely professional. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference between a stripper having fun and an escort having fun. Like there's a complete difference.
Yeah. But at the same time, both of them are at work.
True. I got a question for y'all. What is your number? If you were married, right? What is your indecent proposal number for your wife?
What do you mean?
You never seen the indecent proposal?
I mean, I probably did, but years ago.
So the decent proposal was this couple just got married and they meet this millionaire guy, and the millionaire guy offered the husband money to sleep with his wife. What is your indecent proposal number?
Man, I'm a realist. Realistically, honestly, you have to say, I wouldn't go no lower than 2.5. And if he's willing to pay,
if he's willing to pay, and it's a guaranteed. I'd probably say at least $1 million. But I mean, I'm different in that aspect where sex is sex when it comes to business to me.
Well, I mean, the point of it is, you do know before she got with you, she didn't learn all them skills just under your guide, right?
Right.
So,
most women. There are the exceptions, but most women.
Correct. So, I mean, we're going to talk about, and real quick talk, what you think about this 2.5? Said, don't waste no time, man. He might change his mind.
I was like, the thing was to sleep with, not to have. So, I mean, I still need somebody to clean my clothes and do my dishes. So,
I mean, look here. You're not going to see him after that time again. You feel me?
Right.
And you don't got to be in a room for it. So,
you said, well, most guys let their imagination run wild and be the fuck up for good money.
Yep. I don't fucking care. Don't care.
Well, I'm not going to say don't care.
Amazing things.
He said, because at the same time, like you said, people, then she might feel different. But that's what happened in the story. She couldn't believe that he let it go down.
Why the fuck not? I'm trying to make it come up. You only live once.
Right. In that storyline, though, she really did. She turned on him because she couldn't believe that he would let that happen. But, I mean, regular woman in my mind.
Right. A woman nowadays would probably do it, take the money and then leave your ass.
It wouldn't even tell you about it.
Wouldn't even tell you about it. You come home and the house be empty.
You said, I knew you wasn't gonna understand. Yeah, I mean, again, with that, I don't know. Some guys look at their girl differently after that. I can't believe you would even consider that. I said, now, wait a minute. I did not get you from a convent.
Right?
You know what? I'm not one of them. I'll be like, hey, guess what?
Time to go to work.
Somebody fucking tonight, and it ain't me. I would if it was a female, you feel me? And I would take that bullet, I'd bite the bullet.
Oh, I had that discussion with Mel a couple of times. Like, what if I got a sugar mama and I had to do some things. She was like, how much you paying? I was like, for me to do an old baddie, you're gonna have to be a nice little lump change. She's like, I'm all right. I mean,
well, I would love to hear a woman's point of view on that subject because they always see things a little different.
Yeah, I need to. I send out some. I send out some requests. We're gonna see if they join, or it is what it is.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
I mean, like I said, they can't excuse me, they can't really say shit with things like OnlyFans now, and back in the day
Right.
with the whole feet pictures and E-Bombs World. Like, I mean, you can't say shit.
Well, I mean, again, it's good money, and even if it ain't to the extreme of, let's say, it ain't the extreme of sleeping together, but how about just the video, making videos, or like you said, online video. See, it's money in it. Who you mad at?
Right?
Yeah.
And shit like her going to work. I appreciate it. I think she going. Let's talk about it like she going to work.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one thing. Like, I disagree with the red pill community. They're like, I can't date no chick that's putting herself on the internet. Why? Why
I mean, you're perfectly
Why
aware
would
of
you
what you're
not want to have
doing.
effortless money?
What are you talking about?
Effortless.
Red,
Huh?
You said red tail?
Red pill community.
What is that?
Yeah.
Blue pill?
As
Red
also known as
yeah.
men going their own way. MGTOW.
Who?
MGTOW. Men going their own way.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, that's a whole ass topic you could have all day, every day. All day, every day. I'm just like,
So
for me, I'm like, whatever makes my life
I'm
easy.
curious now as to what the way is.
With the what?
I'm only curious as to what their way is.
Being more traditional, and values, knowing about how women operate within the space of relationships, love, and sex.
Okay. So that's usually, is that a religious following type thing, or is that like a personal life?
No. If you search up, who the fuck is it? They're clowning. They're getting clowned right now. You heard of Fresh and Fit on YouTube?
Fresh and Fit? No.
Oh
Fits
man,
and fit.
I'm gonna have to get you hip.
Fresh and Fit on YouTube?
Yeah, they're getting clowned right now because they're fake, but that's the general manosphere in the YouTube space right now.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, man, there's nothing that ain't taking it on the chin right now, YouTube or otherwise. They gonna find a problem with something.
Well, this
Everybody
particular group of guys are pretending to be what is going around in the manosphere right now, alpha males, but they not. They're not any kind of man's man, really.
Right.
A bunch
Every
of
time in the middle
bozos.
of the video, they gotta stop and call a girl and shit, huh?
Nah, they got called out. So one of them, so they're life love coaches for guys, as well as fitness coaches.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, so along the same lines, like
They some old funny face motherfuckers. Okay.
bruh, it's bad. It's bad when you start delving into the manosphere and Fresh and Fit. Yo, it's bad. But the little short black dark one,
Yeah.
he's dating some Instagram hoe, and that's like a no for the manosphere.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I got it. I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, manosphere. Oh, okay. I'm learning new words today.
Yeah. Okay, so how
do you know
about
who
Mr.
Brittany Rayner is? You know who Brittany Rayner is?
Brittany Rayner?
No,
yes.
Nope, I can look her up.
That's that bitch that fucking had that kid by that new NBA star, and then got divorced his ass and trying to get a whole bunch millions on it.
Okay, I think I heard that he was telling her, "Don't keep the baby." He was telling her not
shit
to
like
keep
that.
It. Yeah. I heard some parts of that. He said, but again, like what you're talking about, how about Kevin Samuels? You seen him?
Yeah, he's a part of it. He gets blasted every now and then for being contradictive, but I mean, and generally speaking, the manosphere seems to agree with what he says.
Oh, she's a cutie
I
pie.
mean, again, all people should get that check. He said the reality of what your expectations versus what you are.
Yep.
Everybody deserves that check.
So look, I see the Brittany Rayner joint, right? And when I put it into YouTube, what pops up is Deion. I love Deion Sanders. First off, right? And you know he coaches Jackson State, right?
Yep. I know.
Yep.
He did that thing with her.
Look, it says Deion. It is a video on YouTube. Deion Sanders brought in Brittany Rayner to teach his team a thing or two about hoes.
Yep, and she kept it real. She kept it real. I watched it because another thing I watch, Abba and Preach. They talked about it. It was quite funny, the video. I was like, damn, she really spitting game.
Yo, that's
I
funny.
mean, again, is it game, or I mean, is it what your parents or close? Somebody should have told you. He said, but again, you talking about making money by now.
Shit that should have been taught to boys, but ain't for one reason or another. Mostly because, like we said earlier, the whole single mother thing.
So her claim to fame,
It's fucking.
Athletes and getting their money.
Yep.
And business is good.
So she is like, what was that girl that used to fuck the rappers? Superhead.
Superhead.
Yep.
That was last generation. It's a different generation.
So why she ain't got no mixtape? Like,
That's not what she about.
Sex tape. Yeah, sex tape. That's what I meant to say.
Oh no, she has an OF.
What's the OF?
OnlyFans.
Okay. I'm like, what the man? Look here.
Of what?
I'm old, bro.
All right. Of what?
Of what? So now she shouldn't be getting no rent. She should be broke. Well, not broke, but she should be like. Should nobody, everybody knows what the fuck is going on there, right?
It's
They don't care.
crazy.
Niggas still stupid. Niggas still
That drama
stupid.
sells.
Yep.
It sells. That's why Atlanta Housewives and all the housewives still got shows. They want to see the exploitation, talk about how stupid we could be on camera.
That shit is crazy. You understand that? I guess that's why all that shit took traction with the old Real Housewives and Love and Hip Hop.
They say they pay these people who've got money to be as ignorant as they can on camera.
Pretty fucking much.
Damn, she got a lot of shit on here too. Okay.
Yeah, she got her own thing that she's trying to start as well.
It sounds like she got a new follower.
She gonna do a master class?
I have no idea.
So that's like she got a new follower.
That's her whole thing in life. Oh, that's crazy. But I guess, everybody got to have a profession, right?
Again, get in. What can you say about that?
I ain't too much I can say about that.
Right, we're trying to find a niche right now. We looking for a niche right now. He said, but again, who knew? Playing video games was the thing to do.
Man.
What? You hella roboting on over here for me.
He's
sorry
good.
about that.
God, man. Stop! I need you to come over here one day and help me deal with this computer shit, man. This shit is driving me nuts.
Why? What's going on?
Man, this Apple shit, man.
Oh, that's why you fuck around with Apple.
I thought Apple was supposed to be good.
Man, Apple's for the simple-minded.
Ooh, you telling the truth?
Oh, well, see, that's why I got Apple. I'm a simple-minded person. I'm a simple man. But the shit, oh my goodness.
Yeah, they designed that to be somewhat be user friendly, but when it comes to fixing it, it's hard as shit
Yeah,
because the way they designed it.
they didn't want to say, child. Okay, let's leave the Apple people alone. I personally myself am not an Apple fan. I've tried to use the product, and it does not seem as simple as they make it.
It's not. It's not.
But what's going on with it?
Man, I got my radio thing app for when I do my radio broadcast, and I done ran out of memory or something, so the shit is download or app memory, but it don't tell you where to delete the app memory from. So it's like, so every time,
Essentially, what it's saying is your RAM. You don't have enough RAM to access all the apps at once.
yes. So
But
when
did you get it all in? Did you get it all in one?
we talk about the
Is
computer
that
still?
friendly?
Yeah. It's the monitor and the PC in one, or do you
Yeah.
have a separate Okay,
No.
then you're SOL.
Oh, well, thank you.
Right. Put all your energy into the screen.
They're non-expandable.
Well,
You can get an external hard drive.
Yeah, somebody told me I can get an external hard drive.
Doesn't matter. It still has to. It'll make it actually even worse because the computer still has to access the app and run it.
Oh, I see what he's saying. No, but I mean, you would delete whatever's in its way, or whatever you would have to delete it. And wow, you would have to delete stuff and then put that on first. Wait, wow. Okay, I get what he's saying.
There's literally nothing you can do because the problem isn't hard drive space. It never is. The problem is having how quick your computer can access what's on storage and how much of that storage you have.
So ain't nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do in an all-in-one. That's why PC's better.
Goddamn, Cheryl did that to the dog.
Yeah, you can build a basic PC with expandable RAM for like $1,500.
Look, that ain't gonna happen. Not right now, it ain't. I bought this computer thinking I was getting some good shit. For real.
That's how Apple gets you. That's how you want to know why Apple stays around? It's because far and few between of their products are upgradable, so they force you to buy new things. So they sell you the idea that you're upgrading, when in actuality you're not upgrading. You're just doing the bare minimum that everybody else already got.
Wow. Okay. Duly noted. Duly noted. Duly noted. Where Rob go? Oh, I guess he's doing something. So I really don't have a lot to talk about today. I might just, I don't know. We've been talking for about an hour. I can't fucking DJ and play no music because this shit over here tripping.
What do you have running in the background? Can you tell?
Only thing I got running is my Mix app, which is the Mixer is what I use to link to my radio station so I can broadcast, and the StreamYard, which is what I'm using to stream with y'all.
Right. But what's running besides that in the background? Can you see?
Ain't nothing running.
There should be something. There's always something running.
No, I make sure that nothing's running.
You won't see it. You'll have to. I don't know how Apple monitors it, but it's literally in the background. Like you'd have to open up a program and see.
What program?
I have no idea. I don't do Apple.
Do you know how to fix it?
Nope. I might have people that know how to fix it, but I myself, nope.
Man. Yeah, I need that. I need that.
My apologies, gentlemen.
You good?
Yeah,
Now, what's that? A new one? Another one? What are you talking about? The computer?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I think the last one we bought was a Lenovo. That was a little flip screen, touch screen. So we have a touch screen.
Oh, the Lenovo Yoga.
Yoga, yep. I didn't get much use out of it, but I thought it was pretty dandy.
A Lenovo, huh?
Yeah. Not too bad on price. I know it's cheaper than that Apple computer. But yeah, it's the time of the year to get one if you're gonna get it.
Yeah, I would say the standard now. What is let me Google the standard RAM right quick.
Yes, damn near. I thought it would be higher than that. It's still the 512, 256. I didn't believe it, but yeah.
$256?
No. Memory.
That's good.
Yeah, it's still good. I mean, apparently, the last time I was actually in the market for a computer, that's what they were.
Gigs. That's
16.
around what you want. 16 gigs of RAM is what preferably you'd want for multitasking for streaming.
16 gigs? Well, that makes sense because this motherfucker got 8.
Yeah, the PlayStation got more.
Man.
Sure.
So I got a external hard drive too. That's 5 terabytes. I can't do nothing with that. Like
you can move. So all you'll literally be doing is moving the memory cache over to the hard drive, but the computer still has to access it. And that's what the RAM is capable. That's what the RAM is in charge of doing.
Okay.
So if it can only transfer 8 gigabytes at a time, and you're running 3 programs that essentially run at 1.2, then it's already maxed out because you always have processes running in the background. Things for audio, your visual. Those are things that run in the background that take up that space as well.
Okay. So I'm fucked, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, that ain't the right word. It's just not useful.
Huh?
Not useful is what it is right now.
Yeah, so not useful. So not useful.
Yeah.
And it just closed itself.
Yep. Not surprised.
Well, that's kind of weird. I mean, for what they're worth, I know they might have some type of virus or somebody screwing around with it. They do slave drive your computer.
No, I didn't got that. I got I got the thing, so it doesn't. So that can't happen.
Oh, you're running antivirus software? I guarantee you that's using 25% of your RAM space.
Memory. Yep.
The malware bites.
Yep. Any virus program is an automatic lag on the system. They use about a quarter of the RAM because they're always searching through files and whatnot.
Correct. Trying to keep up with the computer. And mine lags like that too. I had someone else tell me that, but at the same time, I'm not running a lot of things at the same time. And I still got an HP. My HP is about 9 years old.
So should
So
I?
if you want to use it right now, so the best time to use malware or any antivirus software is normally when you're surfing the web. Now if you're connected to a dedicated website that has a protection, you're normally good. So you can cut it off. But if you're actually surfing the web, going through links, going through Google, things like that, then yeah, have it on.
So I should take it off.
You can pause it. You can pause it while you're running your feeds and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
It'll
And
cut down. I know on some of them, I'm not sure which one you're using, but I know on some of them you can adjust the settings to do certain things.
it's called Malware Bytes.
I haven't heard of that one. My uncle might have.
Oh man, they told you what it was worth when you bought it. Malware bites.
Oh man.
AVG is a good free one.
Who?
AVG.
Yeah, man. You're gonna have to. You know where I live. You know where I live. Look, I'm just starting to get into this phone shit and this posting stuff and all this technical shit. And I'm realizing something. Computers fucking suck.
Mm-hmm.
There's always something wrong with
I mean,
all.
again, your cell phone is a little bit better. I mean, as far as application than that computer is.
Pretty much.
So
Yeah.
regular use to pull something up right now, you ain't got to load it. You just got to put your password in, and you can do whatever you want. Look for whatever you want. Find the closest restaurant. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of your laptop.
I'm gonna have to do something. I can't keep on. Right now, I can't even broadcast on the radio station because this shit is not doing what it's supposed to. It closed out by itself. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see if it can come back up. If it will come back up. And it probably won't because these computer shits do what the fuck they want to do when they want to do it. Do what I tell you to do.
Oh man, you said it's a woman.
God damn.
Get in that room and make this money.
Huh.
You said, what do you think about that though? They got the whole automatronic lever, the computer you can get down with.
Hey.
The whole.
Sometimes I tell sometimes I tell the wife just like sometimes just like you just fucking at it. Yeah, sometimes that's all it is. I don't want to fucking drama. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see nothing.
I think I'm gonna switch to doing the show 3 times a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
What
it
is
does
your
is give
schedule
you
now?
more opportunity.
5
Gives you
days.
more opportunity to put things together.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. It is not easy trying to find shit to talk about every day. And I understand that these people on TV got a whole department to do that.
Correct.
I don't. It's just me, you, and whoever send me some shit.
Right.
Again,
So-
you got to start somewhere, brother. You got to start
Always got
somewhere.
to start somewhere. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
even if
But
you
yeah,
do
no,
cut
if
back
you
to
wanna-
3 days a week, don't look at it as a loss. You learn. You understood. Now, what do you need to do more?
I don't. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
not a loss.
I'm thinking probably Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Well, I can
Okay.
tell you most news stations update Sundays. Sundays, Wednesdays, and anything traffic and entertainment wise on Fridays?
Well, I ain't doing traffic. So, I mean, yeah, I can do traffic. It's fucked up. There you go.
See, man, they take
All
my
day,
girl
every
hubs out. I'm gonna get here.
Yeah, traffic is fucked up.
Yeah, ain't no doubt about that one. I
Never
tried.
know
Yeah, I
that.
tried to go. Yeah, I tried to go down the street the other day. I'm not even bullshitting. Literally down the street, and I couldn't get out the neighborhood.
Where are you at?
Northeast. Northeast.
Oh, that's why. Fuck all that. Can't do that.
Right. That's enough said. I got you.
I used to work up there. Fuck that.
It is certain times of the day when you can't pay me to leave the house.
That'd be Saturdays and Sundays for me.
Because if I leave this house around 3 o'clock on a weekday, it's going to take me 3 hours to get back to the house. And I don't care where I'm going. I could be going to the Wawa or the Walmart. It's still going to take me 3 hours.
Yeah, that's not fun. I see how that could be. Yeah. Where I lived prior to coming here, it was kind of the same thing, but you could plan for it a whole lot better. This is a smaller.
San Francisco? Oh, San Francisco? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't get stuck because you got an alternate route. You can go the opposite way. But here, yeah, you just with the shit.
Yeah, you just
all day, every day.
What?
Yeah.
What? And it was different. See, when we was in Cali, you kind of expect the shit. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you say, yeah. And there's alternate. There's a different way to go, but yeah, nah. It's tough.
Yeah, especially if you got to cross that Golden Gate Bridge. There's only one way over that that body of water, and that's the Golden Gate Bridge.
No, you can go the other way. You can go to Bay Bridge.
Oh, well, the Bay Bridge, yeah.
Yeah, you go to Bay Bridge. That's how I go every day. That's 80.
But there's only two, and they're not. I mean, shit. The Bay Bridge is a two-story too. I can't remember, but that's just the Golden Gate Bridge.
The Bay Bridge is up and down. It's an upper deck and lower deck. Yeah.
Okay. For y'all don't understand what that is, look it up. If y'all haven't been somewhere where they got an upper and a lower bridge, then it ain't a big bridge. It's just a regular degular.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Y'all got anything on your mind y'all want to speak about?
Not at this moment. Just out here farming fucking weapons for Destiny.
Hey, Slack. He be trying to play Call of Duty. He ain't that good at it, so he don't ever play with me on Call of Duty. He on Destiny.
Well, what can you say, man?
I can't stand the cheaters.
It got better.
Yeah, it definitely got better.
It got better.
Definitely got better.
It got better. But you know what? I tend to not play. I take my cross play off because I get less. Because I cannot fuck with them PC players. They be shooting you before you even see them, and they done saw you 20 minutes ago.
Right. Ran past you, came back, checked your weapon stash already, then shoot you.
You get shot, you play the PC motherfuckers, you hear, look, pow, ha ha, and then you see them.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, man,
Well, that comes down to a fair amount of lag, too, now.
Well, I got mine plugged in, so I got a little bit left. Did you plug yours in? You just still doing the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, still running the Wi-Fi thing.
Both of y'all on the game right now?
Yeah. I've done like a whole bunch of shit while I've been on here.
You got a Twitch?
Do I have a Twitch? Nah.
I got a Twitch.
I might make
Yeah.
a YouTube when fucking Gran Turismo 7 drops.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the server. I mean the game. I think that's called a Switch. Okay. Yeah.
Oh no. Twitch is like a video game streaming app. You can go on there
Okay.
and people can watch you play the game and so on and so forth. You can stream while you're playing the games.
That's what's
Like
up.
you can Twitch while you're playing Call of Duty.
Yep.
I'm not that good on Call of Duty. Maybe Hitman, but Call of
Hey,
Duty,
look,
it'll be a short game.
you didn't let me finish. You started talking before I could finish. So I was gonna say you could Twitch while you're playing Call of Duty, but before you do that, you at least make sure you're in the top 3.
Okay. Yeah. You see, you just got a bunch of people mad as hell watching how bad you are. That ain't helping shit.
Look, some people get money off of that. There's a lot of shit.
My buddy does.
Right.
He gets donations. He gets donations quite often.
Yeah.
To get better.
No, just because that's like a form of entertainment.
Yeah, some
Okay.
people just watch shit. And you know how I be on there. I be talking shit, boy. Oh my God. You 24 karat dickhead. Oh,
You better coin that one now.
look, I'll be shooting them on the game, and right before when they die and they can hear you for a little second, I'm 24 karat dickhead. Or I'll be like 14 karat giraffe penis.
What, Fred Bag?
They're like, what the fuck? Man. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the holidays are still going. The holidays are upon us, gentlemen. He said, I don't know about you guys, but
What are you talking about?
my list for people I got to buy gifts for is surely shrinking each year.
Huh.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Keep the
Okay.
circle small and tight.
Okay. Well, I got no problem with it.
How
He said,
else are you supposed to obtain wealth? And if you're always giving it out.
say that. That's right.
Where did you find your PlayStation 5 from, Saba?
My buddy is a manager at GameStop, and he let me know when the SKU hit the system. Drove my ass right on over and reserved it.
How much did you pay for yours?
Retail. I got mine last year.
So like 500. What's retail? I don't even know what retail is no more.
$5.99.
$5.99.
I think so.
Oh wow! Right on.
Can you get 2 of them for $1,200? Because I know what I want for Christmas. Look, you see, I'm looking at Rob, right? I know what I want for Christmas.
He said, I'm gonna be a part of the Me 3 generation and wait till that shit come out in June. Wait till they go down to about 900. What he saying for them prices? That sounds good. 6.
He said he got it for, yeah.
Yeah, that's damn good.
That's the cheapest I've seen them since they came out.
I didn't know they got that low.
Yeah, that's because you guys are looking at scalpers.
I think somebody else was telling me to go to a Walmart and have them call you when it's clear.
Walmart's sketchy because I've had several people had their shit stolen from FedEx.
What? They had a what?
Right. That's a big thing too. He said, well, I actually heard, and I don't want to blow nobody up, but I mean, when you call Amazon and you say you need one and it don't make it to your door, they got to replace it.
Oh, yeah. I'm too.
Huh.
It's within Amazon's policy.
Yep. They got to replace it.
They got to replace it no matter where the source is, where it's coming from, or?
No matter. Doesn't matter. It's their warranty. It's literally in their terms of service. If you buy something through Amazon and it does not make it to your door, or if it makes it to your door and it is stolen for some reason that is out of your control, they got to replace it.
Yeah.
So if you send me a PlayStation, if you send me if you send me I need a new phone. If you send me a new phone and it don't make it to me, they gotta replace the new phone?
Correct.
Huh.
I saw the light go on. I saw the light go on. Did you see it? Bing. Yeah, that's their policy.
So let me borrow your PlayStation 5 and just send it to me.
Oh, it doesn't work. It has to be a purchase. Can't send
They
it
got
to you.
purchase.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna circumvent the entire system. Just send me your
Right?
PlayStation.
I was like, nobody knows this. Like,
That's why I heard it. Like I said, I got cats right now that tell me they got 2 of them. And every now and again, you can go on Amazon. Every now and again, you can go on Amazon, and you got to be ready to buy it right now. But I seen it for another minute. Yeah, you got to be. Because you click off to another page, it's gone. He said, but I've been on there about 2 or 3 times, and it, like literally couldn't believe my eyes that it was right here saying you could buy it right now. And I was like, man, thought about it for half a second. It was gone.
You like, this ain't real. Nah.
And it's gone.
I read the descriptions and shit. Oh, this is real. And then by the time you scroll back up, it's gone.
It's gone.
So what is the difference?
I've seen it several times.
Saba, what's the difference to you, in your opinion? Because you got both.
Of what?
The new one and the old one.
There's a lot. The UI is almost the same. They moved it from the bottom to the top. It just it runs smoother. It runs smoother. The what is it? What do they call it? The resume function is good. Hold on. Yes. Mel's coming downstairs. I like the controller. I don't know if you've seen the controller. Controller's better.
Okay.
It's got haptic feedback, which means like, so say you're walking on metal and you switch to like a grassy surface, you can feel the difference in the controller and the controls.
What you mean you can feel the difference? How do you feel the difference?
Yeah. You can tell you're sliding versus steady standing, I guess.
Move your big head.
Your big head. Hi, big head.
What up?
Look at me. I'm trying to show my belly.
What up, Slim?
Look at this huge bitch.
I see.
Wow. Congratulations.
Look, I remember when she couldn't look. I don't want no kid. Now you got 2.
Right? Hold on, Chess. She can't hear you. Hold on. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hold on. Damn, no. Hold on. I gotta give you to her. Hold on, I gotta give you to her.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can't hear nothing.
Did he mute it?
Why are you always fucking up, babe? Hello? Hello?
I hear you.
Right.
We hear you.
Coming in loud and clear.
Oh, he'll be back.
Right. So that's what they do, though. That's what they do. That's what they do. Come in and fuck shit up and blame it on you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Not much.
How are you, Buddha?
Man, about to fucking pop. Anything to get this fucking baby out of me, God damn it.
I remember back in the day, you was like, I don't want to have no kids. Now you got 2. Is it a girl or a boy?
It's a boy.
Oh,
We talked about this right, like not long after I found out I was pregnant, so it's been a minute.
oh shit! It's a boy.
Yep. Yeah, I'm getting fixed after this or during this.
During.
Yeah, they're gonna rip him out of me and my fucking shit, man. I'm done.
Take it all. Take it all.
Take it out.
Leave it attached to the belly button.
Not the whole thing.
You know what's gonna happen? A couple years down the line, you're gonna get all emotional and shit, and like, I should have never done that.
You know what? I don't give a fuck.
No,
If I get emotional, I'll adopt.
No, she's not.
That was my plan to begin with, was to adopt. Al's the one that convinced me to have kids, kind of.
Kinda. If convincing you to have kids is sticking his thing in you and busting a nut, then he convinced the fuck out of you.
No. We had a conversation. We almost broke up like not long after we started dating because he was like, "Well, I want kids," and I was like, "Well, I really fucking don't." But we talked about it, and I was like, we'll see what happens. And then we ended up with Freya accidentally. Trevor, do you remember when I got pregnant with Freya? What did I do? I cried for 45 minutes on the phone with Stephanie.
There's no accidentally. There's no accidentally.
Oh,
It really ain't.
accidentally on purpose. How about that? That makes you happy?
Okay.
Motherfucking soldiers was hunting.
Man, it was some bullshit. But I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the fucking world, for real. But
Correct.
no, I mean, I talked to Alzak and I was like, one of us is getting fucking fixed. A, I get too fucking sick being pregnant. B, no more. And I decided to do it because, we're realistic. We're not fucking married. God forbid we don't end up with each other like 30 years from now or whatever, and we end up with somebody who wants kids. God help us if we decide to have kids at that age. But I was like, I'm good regardless. If I end up with somebody else, they're not getting babies out of me. You want to put a baby in a 60-year-old? That's on you.
That's a good point.
I'm done. And we got one of each, so.
Yeah, that's to see that you got one of each. I ain't got no girls yet, so 2 boys.
You just visited your sons too, right? Or at least one of them. The one in California?
In Cali, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be here soon.
He's tall as shit.
Yeah, he only 16.
I know. I read because you posted the picture and shit.
Yeah. I was surprised too. I was like, but you can't beat my ass though, right? Okay, just so you know. You know I'm a foul, I'll fuck you up, right? I love you, but I'll fuck you up.
Yeah. That was cute. That was awesome.
I'll leave you right here.
You want to say hi to Trevor? You want to say hi to Trevor? No? Okay. It's all right. You're half naked anyways.
Freya always half naked.
Yeah.
Ain't a bad thing.
We were.
Sure. Man, this damn hit, man, these people move too fast. They be walking slow as shit and gone.
All right.
Hey, Mel.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something. I don't want you to judge me. Okay? Somebody is supposed to be coming to visit.
Who? It better not be St. Louis. Stop it!
Yo.
She didn't break my kitchen chair.
Yo.
She hit me up for money the other day. The only time she hits me up is because she's like, "Hey, I need an Uber and I'm drunk. Can I have some money, girl?" Like, oh my fucking God.
You hit me the other day and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in VA and such. Can we have lunch or can we talk?" I was like,
"You mean can we have butt sex?"
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't have butt sex with her with women.
With women, okay. We just
Oh,
men.
shit,
Yeah.
Let's clear that.
Yeah.
But
God help you. That's all I got to say about that.
But she always do that though. She always would be like, "Hey, I'm coming out there," or "Can I borrow?" And I'll be like,
Yeah, can I borrow is all I ever get from her. She tries so hard to have a normal conversation with me. Hey, how you been? I seen this picture. You look good.
You
I'm
said
like,
it
"Thanks,
always
how
been
are
the
you?"
same
And
way.
immediately, can I have some $25 for an Uber?
Look, the
Dang.
first time she said that my conversation goes, "Hello, what do you want?"
What do you want?
Just like that.
Did you finish your dinner?
You want something, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nothing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But
So what do you really want?
yeah.
Right?
Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing. But yeah, I mean, that's what she said. She said she's gonna be, which I don't know how, but whatever.
Oh, you don't know like how she's getting up here? She didn't ask you for that part.
Not my job. Not my concern.
I mean, yeah. Well, good for her and you. I don't know what to say to that, Trevor. I don't know what the fuck to say to that.
But look, hey,
If I
Rob,
see her, I'm gonna be fake as
when I
fuck
tell
because
you-
I'm still mad about the goddamn kitchen chair. I don't even have those kitchen chairs no more. I'm still mad about it.
hold on.
Maybe
I'ma
babysit
give
her
them-
drunk ass.
It is story time, Rob.
Let's do it.
These two people used to be my roommates. And
Got that point.
regardless to say, I'm Freddie Tiffany International. I used to import, export. That's what we'll say.
Okay, well, I mean, don't say too much when you end up talking to Mr. Kelly personally, you know?
Yeah. So the chick came to visit me, ended up staying for a while. But
Okay.
boy, when she got, was it high or drunk or both?
She was fucked up. She was drunk as shit. And I think it was the same night she jacked your fucking truck. And you were done with her. You were done with her.
Man.
And you were like, y'all were in the kitchen and I came in and you were like, Mel. And the next thing I knew, you disappeared and left me to babysit her drunk ass.
Yep. Yeah.
Because look, I come home, right? And I was like, I had my truck back then. Why is it parked front ways and why is it crooked like that? What the fuck?
She straight up stole your shit to go fucking get a bottle of wine.
For real. She stole my
Okay,
truck.
still in it to go it back.
But she left it on. And the baby died, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Apparently the young lady enjoys herself. She does have a good time.
What's up, Smooth?
What's good?
Nothing much.
What's
This is
good?
my homegirl. This is my homegirl, Mel. This Saba's old lady.
Hi.
Okay, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
And we
I'm
was
just trying
going
to make it.
through stories about my choices on women, and because they used to be my roommates back in the day. You feel me?
Oh, word.
And if anybody knows me, they know I'm a certain kind of way now. I'm not like I used to be. You feel me? And she can tell you stories. I had a
I
chick
got
come.
stories.
She stole my truck to go to the liquor store, brought it back, parked it on, and left it on. And people,
That story, just that story right there has so many twists and turns.
yo,
That's wild.
look, and people wonder why I'm the way I am sometimes.
Listen, that's crazy. And the funny thing is, my first date with somebody, they left their car running the entire night in Southeast, and their car didn't get stolen.
Oh, that's
Wow,
God.
that's lucky.
Yeah, no, that's God.
And we hit like 2 or 3 spots.
What?
That was wild. That was wild. But yeah, I met Saba last night. He's cool people. I like Saba. He's real cool.
He's all right, I guess.
It's always one.
That's that's a good kind of topic we can talk about. Why are we the way that we are.
It's pretty broad though.
No, I mean everybody got
that-
to narrow down.
I feel like everybody's got a pretty prolific story of their own to make them who they are, covering multiple topics.
True, true.
Yeah, I think your transgressions would they bring out who you are
Yeah,
every time.
transgressions,
no matter what.
mistakes, all that stuff.
I've met good women. I've met bad women. I try not to let it boil over or all mesh together to where I treat them all this. I try to treat them individually as I meet them and as I am interacting with them personally. That's what I try to do. I try not to bring old shit to new shit and all that kind of stuff, right?
That's a part of the rules, yeah.
But sometimes it's hard, especially when you have a flashback when a motherfucker be drunk outside at 3 o'clock in the morning singing, and you be like, damn, where have I seen this before? Oh.
Because
Triggered.
you out at the club.
Oh, I don't think I ever got cussed out at the club. Well, I have.
I had one and only experience. Now to this day, she's my baby mama.
That nigga said she cussed me out. I married her. I mean, I had a baby with her.
Yeah, I was about to say I had a little more sense than that. But yeah, either way.
So you must have had to check your temperature. You was like, what type of time you want? Let me cuss you out, see what type of time you want.
Correct.
Oh,
How much noise you
was here.
Oh yeah, you were there.
You were there. Yeah, it was in Cali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the Godfather, Big Trav, the Godfather.
Correct.
I was like,
I'm gonna get off here.
All right,
Trevor, it was good talking to you. I gotta, be a parent and shit.
all right. Give my niece a hug for me.
I will. Love you. Hit me up, all right? I'm about to be off for a month, just watching like SVU and taking care of a baby.
You can always come to, you can always come to the gym and get your workout on anytime.
Is it you talking about the townhouse?
Huh?
Oh, you mean the townhouse?
I got the gym. It's a gym now.
Okay. I'm sorry. The town gym.
I'm not
Right.
That's all right. You can fuck me up when you see me next.
I got the floor.
I love you. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right, bye.
Wow. So what you got on your mind, Smooth? Hey, look,
Man,
no homo. I was thinking about you today, and I came up with a theme song for you.
what's what's up?
So you know Kanye, right?
Not personally, but I'm familiar with his music. Yeah.
So he got that song called Ride Slow, homie, right? Ride smooth, homie. Ride smooth, homie. You get it?
See, that's why I had to go with Ride Smooth, because you got it. That's a perfect one right there. I'm gonna use
Whatever,
that.
still
Wait
Big
till
Smooth.
my next little video. What's good, Saba?
What's good?
Yeah, I had to change my name on all the socials. I had to tell Shorty coming in the crib. I said, hey, listen, I know you know me as Rasu, but listen, it's Big Smooth from now on. I done upgraded.
There it is.
Hey,
Yesterday's Smooth is not today's Smooth.
and today we had a white girl on, and she didn't pull her titties out. So that's
Yeah.
progress, right?
We're getting better. We're getting better.
We're getting better.
Man, when I first hopped on, I was like, "Here they go again." But I saw Saba on the thing. I was like, "Okay, all right, all right."
Oh
We want
man,
to keep up that same energy. He said my wife actually went back and watched that video and somehow tried to convince me it was me. It was my fault.
What? How was she the one who put her on?
I'm trying to, man, say that. He said, right. No,
You
numbers don't lie.
have to give her the phone.
That, yeah, exactly. And she really went through the
She
whole
knew
process.
she was
of
drunk.
trying to
She
figure
knew
out-
it.
Wait. Yeah, she went through the whole process of trying to figure out what I did. I said, you got to be kidding me. You got to be
Hey,
kidding me.
listen, all these free sites out here. I'm trying to go back through the Facebook video to find where was it 1 or 2. Well, let me see. Was it a big? Was it? Let me see.
Yeah, exactly.
It was an hour and 42 minutes into that.
The timestamp. How you get the timestamp?
You got a timestamp.
Timestamp, that's hilarious.
I'm
so-
telling you.
The next day, people was hitting me. Oh, you wild. What did I do? I ain't do nothing.
See, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay tuned.
Oh.
Stay tuned.
Hey, wait till I'm able to go remote. Oh, boy.
What do you mean go remote?
Like, broadcast remotely. Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
from the VIP table, from the section.
So you right, exactly. You can't do it from your phone right now.
I don't think so. I don't think my phone, nigga, I got an old ass. Look,
I think your phone might work better than your iPhone. I mean, your iComputer, whatever they call it thing.
kiss my ass. But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it if I can. Oh boy, what I can live stream live from anywhere? That's gonna be a problem.
Right.
You'll be like, nigga, you ain't never home.
Right. That'll be hard though. That'll be sweet. But man, I turned on the as soon as I was in a meeting and I turned on the Chargers game, and as soon as I turned it on, I saw Donald Parham in the back of the end zone bang his head on the ground, and he was out cold. Scariest thing I ever seen in my life, bro. Yes, out cold. And you know when you are concussed and you have some nerve damage, a lot of times your muscles they stiffen up. Man, his arms went straight up.
Can you do a little thing like this?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
yep.
I see
Man, that was scary.
I see that before when they were cussed.
Yeah, man, they had to stretcher him off. I was like, gosh, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Are you talking about the lineman? Which one did you say?
No,
Donald
he
who?
was Donald, hold on, what's his name?
Oh, you talking about what, the defensive lineman? No, that's the Chargers.
No, yeah, he was a
Ram.
he was a tight end. Donald Parham.
Okay. Parham.
Somebody lit him up.
No, he catching the ball and came down on his back and hit the back of his head
Oh, like
on
that.
the turf. You could see
Oh, his helmet
bounce, and
punch. That's what that was.
it looked like he was still there for like a half a second to reach, but then his arms just tightened up and it was lights out. I was like, man, that's one of the wildest situations you're gonna see, and this giving your body for the game, like that type of stuff. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
I mean,
And
look, this is my thing about that. That's why they get paid millions of dollars for talent and for the risk.
see,
Yep.
and you're right. You're exactly right. But I don't think it's enough because they just said that somebody had stage 2 CTE. Before he died, he had stage 2 CTE, and we just
What's that?
Thomas. You talking
say that
about
again.
you talking about Demetrius Thomas, the one that just passed away?
No, not Demarius Thomas. It was Jackson. Wide receiver Vincent Jackson from the Bucks, the Buccaneers.
Okay.
And you know it's not detectable until after you pass.
Years,
Right.
years later.
And he
Yeah.
had stage 2 CTE. I didn't know it came and there were different stages to it.
I lost my phone.
What's CTE?
It's a sort of brain injury. So yeah, it's a brain injury, but if you remember back to what's the tight end from New England Patriots that died? He killed a couple people.
Oh, Gonzalez. I mean, Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez. So it's a traumatic brain injury that comes from repeated head trauma, right? Repeated forceful head trauma. And it's been known here recently to present itself in former NFL athletes.
They say Junior Seau, before he went off, his problem was CTE.
Yep. And some of that's what one of the side effects are so ranging in mood swings, and they manifest themselves in something like suicide, or lashing out at your family, killing your whole family.
I think what's the name? Wrestling, it was Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit, yeah.
Chris Benoit, yeah.
Repeated head trauma. And when you say that, Trav, it's like, man, I don't think they're getting paid enough, right? Because we just saw a dude body slam his wife across the room 3-4 times. Body slammed her like he was in the WWE against a 65-inch TV, right? And I'm almost certain that this young man has CTE. He's not dead. He's definitely going to be charged with battering his wife, like beat her to a pulp.
I mean, it's not just NFL, because I mean, you have a college career prior to that, so it's been it's been happening.
Exactly, and I think because the college ranks are so vast, there's so many college players. There are so many college football players that there's no way that you can expect there to be cases in the NFL and 0 cases in college. These kids have been playing their entire life, been sustaining brain trauma their entire life. Some kids start as early as 6, 7, and 8 years old with contact football and play their entire lives. And there's no way that you can say it exists automatically when you turn 22 years old. Now you're susceptible for CTE. Your brain is underdeveloped until as a male, I believe your brain is underdeveloped until you're like 22 years old. So it's like I don't know if the pay is enough for not just you, but your family members that are riding this wave with you. They're trying to get you to your mental health counseling sessions because it's not detectable until you die. Nobody knows what's wrong with you. They're trying to treat symptoms that they don't know the root cause of when you're alive. Like, why is he having these mood swings? Why is he having showing bipolar symptoms? Like, why can't he remember things? All types of stuff. And so I don't think it's enough. Especially when the league average span, your average lifespan in the league is like 4 years.
Huh.
And after that,
I mean,
having to go
that depends on the position you play.
But it
definitely depends on the
enhancements. The game is getting faster, and people are getting stronger
every year. And imagine, having a 4-year career and then having to go navigate life after that with a traumatic brain injury. You can't even think straight, and you think, and your rookie deal is not going to be the one that's going to sustain you unless you are super financially and fiscally responsible and make every right decision along the way. But the first thing you do when you get to the league is buy my mama a car, buy my mama a house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, and then you got to go navigate life after that. What does life after a 4-year NFL career look like? You're gonna go be a business owner, making the right investments after a 4-year career. Who knows?
Hopefully, while they was in the NFL, they bought a restaurant or a chain or something, or they invested and they shit doing money before they get out.
Right. And see, that restaurant is hard. What percentage of restaurants fail in the first year? You know what I mean? And my homeboy,
almost 80% of them. It's got a 10% sex rate.
Right.
What does restaurant got to do with sex? You said sex?
No. Percent success rate.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of the guys that I know after their league, after their careers, their football careers have gone on to be business owners, right? Or they've taken upper level partnership positions within, prominent companies and stuff like that. And thank God they have all of their faculties about them. You know what I mean? But that's not the story for everybody. And,
That's right.
The risk and reward. Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead. I was not trying to cut you off. Go ahead.
And the risks that you take pursuing that career doesn't just start when you get to the NFL, right? You're underpaid when you get that $25,000 a year scholarship that's annual renewable, right? And if you sustain an injury during college, you have to immediately recourse and develop a career or develop a skill that's going to sustain you. All the while you've been taking traumatic brain hits, right? So that is a very tricky, to me, it's underappreciated the fact that these guys are taking these traumatic brain hits for our entertainment, and I think they're underpaid even with the millions of dollars they get. Because if you look at a rookie coming in, he's not making the same money as Patrick Mahomes or anybody else. That left tackle is probably one of the highest paid, but what about the defensive lineman that's second string? And every practice he's trying to get on the field, he's going harder than anybody else. It's sustaining injuries, right? So
even crazier than that, even worse than that is our soldiers. It's PTSD for them, and they going over there and they suffering limb loss. They suffering every day with something. Like I said, they ain't gone. They still here, and they cannot function. It's tough going for them, but they not getting paid nearly as much as that athlete sitting out there running around playing the high school football game.
Man,
right. But this is the thing, though. You also got to take in personal accountability. Like
choices. That's what yesterday was.
You know when your body is off. You know your body is off, and why are you pushing it? Some of these athletes coming off these injured lists way too soon. And then you're just making yourself more susceptible for even worse injuries like concussions and shit like that, because you can't run, you can't fall correctly. Things like this. Like you gotta take personal accountability.
Pressure coming down on me.
I'd agree, but that's a tough call. If I can go 50% and I'm not losing hundreds of $1,000s a game, right? Every game I miss is theoretically food off of my child's plate, right? It's compromising my my style of living, right? So now you're right, because say somebody like when Kevin Durant got injured the year prior, I was like, I don't want to see Kevin Durant until 2022, right? Until he's completely healthy. I think he makes enough money to sustain his lifestyle throughout, but having him back any sooner, and he's not going to be 100%, right? That tight. You got to be, and along with that, if you come back at 90%, 85%, you're also shortening your career on the back end, in my opinion. You need to come back 100% because you're more susceptible to re-injury or sustaining that same injury, like an Achilles or an ACL. and ask me how I know, if you come back too early. So I don't want to see somebody like a Zion Williamson until he's back to his correct playing weight, right? Because obviously his limbs have been compromised, his ligaments have been compromised, and he's put on extra weight. So now, not only are you trying to play catch up to your body from before, you've taken on more weight that those ligaments have to sustain. I don't want to see him back until he's back to playing weight and 110%. You know what I mean?
Hey, y'all ever see a
Right,
picture
and
of a woman? Hey, y'all ever see a picture of a woman and as soon as you see her, you just smell makeup? Is that just me?
Smell makeup.
No, I get it.
I'm sorry. Go continue.
Yeah, I said it. Quit making stuff. Did he say Riley?
No. Go ahead,
No,
gentlemen.
I know what
Okay,
you're talking about.
But yeah, when it comes to those injuries, I would like for every athlete to take their time to recover, like you pointed out. And I also think that CTE has not been addressed enough, right? They pointed out when they first came on the scene, they had the young kids, they like going away from football. They've since trickled back in. They found a way to play flag football into their middle school and stuff like that. That's been popularized, but I think it's still underappreciated, the fact that these guys are sustaining brain injuries and traumatic brain hits on a weekly basis and having to sustain.
I mean, yeah, and they've been doing that since they was like. I know when I played football, I've been playing since I was 5.
Right.
So
right. And I know for me, I played before the time that I was supposed to play, right? Just because my older brother was playing already. They let me play. They was like, we gonna let him play. So
You said, but if that's your life, that's your love, love something to do, just like riding a bike. He said, I've fallen off a bike at this point enough times to know that that is not something that I can live without riding a bike at this point in life.
You told
but at the same time, I still like to do it. Say again?
I know when
I said, you talking about a motorcycle?
Yeah, I wasn't exactly talking about it. Yeah, a motorcycle.
I was about to say, look, when I come to this motorcycling, I'm gonna do this to the day I can't do it no more.
Look,
right on,
right
on, and all power to you, man. Like I said, there's no part of it that I don't love, but the fear at this point for me is good enough. You know, it ain't got to be my fault. It ain't got to be my fault, and I can be real mad. I can be real fucked up. So leave it to the professionals.
Heard you on that. Heard you.
Nope, I ain't leaving shit to the professionals.
They paid though.
So you ride, Saba?
Yep.
Oh yeah? You on a sport bike?
I'm the one.
Yes, sir.
I'm the one that finally got him on the damn. I was fuck with him. He finally went and got one.
Oh yeah. How long you been riding?
Shit, it's been like what, several years now, Trev?
About 7 or 8 now.
Oh, okay.
No, probably 10. It's about 10.
Okay, yeah, we probably started about the same time then.
Yep.
It's been I think I got my first. Yeah, it's almost been 9 years, almost 10. You never thought about getting a Harley?
Nope.
Never even crossed your mind.
Nope.
No,
you still young. Well, they used to tell me you still young.
I don't think he ever gonna be. Nah, that's not in his life. That's not his thing. That's not his thing.
Nope.
Heard you.
Well, I mean, what is not the cruising? You prefer speed, huh?
Oh no, it doesn't have to be about speed, but I've always been performance based. Everything I own got the potential to kill me.
Facts.
Okay.
How fast were you going when you realized one mistake and it's over with?
Fast enough.
100. I
Turn
think
the
I was
one.
on 98. It's about 98. Yeah. And I was like, just like, all it takes is a rock in the road, and that's gonna be it. So yeah.
Look, I was going fast enough where that line turned to one.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I really wasn't pressed on looking at my speedometer at that time because I was speeding faster than a motherfucker.
Right. You were looking at the road. Or you were looking 5 seconds down the road. Shit.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, that's when I was like, you know what? I've done everything I need to do on the sport bike. Let me see what these baggers talking about.
I've seen people get it on some baggers, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Hell yeah. I know motherfuckers that can pop wheelies down the street on baggers.
Right?
Slides.
And see, yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it myself.
Yeah, I just last year before COVID, I bought a track bike. And I'm trying to get up and running. So that explains a lot.
Oh yeah? Would you on a drag strip or you get on the circuit track?
Circuit track.
Yeah, I told my pop next time I get a sport bike. I came out with my first bikes, all like 4 or 5 of my first sport bikes were sport bikes. And I told my pop the next time I get a sport bike, I'm headed straight to the circuit track because that's how I used to ride.
That's where the real skills come in.
Yep. Can't wait. But I tell you, I'm gonna ride until the day I cannot anymore, until the day I stop breathing, boy.
Right?
I can't.
And I hope there's many, many moves from now, brother. I hope that's probably that we can fathom.
Right? That's the plan, anyways.
I can't wait to get me another one.
I don't know why you fronting taking so damn long.
I don't either. I don't.
Well, either way, I think I can damn sure put it down on what the bike costs. I can put it down on another thing about a bike. Man.
Hey! You can race a bike, but you can't race a house.
I can race to the mailbox at the house and I can come back. I know I'll make it back.
Nah, you never know. There might be some rogue snail out there trying to fuck your life up. You never know.
Quite possible. You never know. You're right. 2021.
I learned not to at a young age not to doubt, not to tempt fate.
And that's again. Okay, so you understand my point. He said you made it once, you made it twice. Leave that shit alone. Tempt fate. Like they say, third time's the charm. Well, Mac, what'd you find? What'd you see?
Huh?
He said, what'd you find? What'd you see?
Oh, nothing. I'm just going through some of these feeds.
Oh, some of your old broadcasts?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We got that one.
Understood.
Saba, how many kids you got at this point?
One, about to have my second.
Right on. How old is the first?
There. Should be 4 this coming year in February.
Well, I ain't gonna say too long, but you waited.
Yeah.
You already got a babysitter
though. Somewhat. My mother-in-law, she ain't got nothing better to do. She technically got disability and shit, so.
So let me ask you this: at what age will you teach them how to shoot?
For me, as soon as possible.
Hey, Mac, Spook said add him back in.
Huh? Oh,
As soon as possible. We tried to get her hip this year. She's still a little bit too careless, so we'll try again in another year.
Okay, well, I had my son, and I tried to show him just the general safety practices and techniques at holding it, and he was clearly not ready for it at 14. So, yeah, I mean that's a give and take, and when I get down the line and you talk to those people in court, and they say, "Well, what were you trying to do?" And I said, "I was trying to show him the general safety rules and practices of handling your handgun." And they said, well, "Do you think he was of age?" No, not until I tried did I know he was not of age to do it.
Age, exactly. Everybody's different.
yeah, I seen some of the videos online. They got this one dude, boy, all his kids now having all the weapons, and they ain't none of them over 10.
Right. They know how to clean and break down.
What? Know how to zero their weapon, all of that. I was like, damn.
Correct. So, yeah. The lady looked at me like I was crazy at first, like, well, why were you showing him that? He's 14. I said, well, what age do you think is appropriate?
Appropriate. I want to know in the absence of my presence at any point after they're able that they can hold down the fort.
Got you. I dig it.
Shoot, I can respect that. What'd you start her out on, Saba?
What, the child?
Yep.
We talking about handguns because we got several that are normally within reach.
Yeah.
She knows not to mess with them. She knows they are deadly. God damn.
She knows
but
what's
she still
in
doesn't-
it.
Yeah, she still doesn't understand the whole you don't really point it at anybody because she's used to seeing. Now she's been on YouTube, so she's used to seeing, people play games and Nerf guns and shit like that.
That's the part where that makes the difference when they know the difference. When they know the difference, this is not a toy.
And they pick it up and they got some weight to it, be like, oh, this is heavy plastic.
Well, I was at the range the other day. I was like, use somebody, man. It had no weight to it. I asked, dude, is this a ghost gun? Is this what a ghost gun feel like? Man, it had no weight.
Bro, I just heard that term for the first time. I didn't know that was like a real thing.
Oh, the ghost gun?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's basically just a gun put together, parted together. And, no serial numbers, no traceable marks. But each gun has its own pattern, so that's the traceable part. But,
right.
You get caught with anything like that, and you're not going to just be the police. They're going to have FBI looking at you.
Yeah,
really?
Okay.
No, because it's legal. It's legal. You can piece together everything. So the only time, so this is how it happens, is if you buy a low receiver that has 80% parts, it doesn't technically have to have a serial number with it. By law.
That's how the guy was trying. I heard that explanation before too.
And then you just build from there.
Yep.
Correct. He said, but they make it so damn near impossible to put that together.
They do, especially in California. But in places like Virginia, it's not that hard.
Correct.
That's what. So can you chaperone your kid to the gun range, like at any age?
No, they have to be a certain age. No.
Okay.
The range that I go to every now and then is 8. 8, I think.
Okay.
And that's to shoot anything?
I think that depends on the range, to be honest.
The range, right. Okay. Yeah, understood.
For what?
Take your child to the range, because I asked what was the youngest that she could go.
I think it depends on the range too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That guy again. I'll tell
Hold
you.
on.
And what's another one? So
Hold on,
I heard what's real big is those similar like airsoft. I think airsoft. They have like airsoft tournaments over the weekend and stuff like that. I hear a lot of people are big on those, and those airsoft the airsoft guns look a
But
whole
I'm
lot.
thinking about starting
like-
her on the airsoft.
Yeah, they said those tournaments get live. Like
I was
it's
gonna
like
say
a
that's
whole
exercise as well.
Man, I want to do paintball so bad.
yeah paintball too. I know they got one of those out near Manassas, out in
Hey, airsoft paintball?
No, airsoft's different.
No.
What is
Yeah, it's a
airsoft?
pellet.
You should have airsoft.
Airsoft's are pellets,
What kind of pellet?
And
BBs.
BB type.
Oh, you shoot people with
they're
these?
plastic. From what I understand, they're plastic. And
They can be. You can have metal ones depending on what league you're with.
oh my god! And from what
Yeah,
I
but they're
understand,
not
there's
fired with
a
any
certain
kind of- They're not fired with any kind of gunpowder, so that's what takes the lethal off of it is air. But if it's fired with a gunpowder, it'll be just as deadly as a bullet every time.
They can be just as deadly without, depending on the size of the BB.
Correct. You hit somebody in the eye with it, you don't have a problem.
Yep.
And they say that there's a certain you can dial up the air pressure up to a certain amount depending on the range, and they also have like snipers
Break
you can
the
dial
skin.
in with too.
Yep.
What? That's crazy. That's wild. That sounds like fun though.
Exactly. Right? Exactly. He said, well, I'm always up for a good. I mean, the paintball has been years, but I would love to go again.
They
I
got
would love
games
to
like
do that.
Capture the Flag, The Last Man Standing, all types of stuff.
Everything on Call of Duty.
Oh my fucking god! Come on, that's bullshit.
He playing Destiny.
Yeah.
My goodness told me I'm not brushing my teeth.
Word.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the little, like I said, trying to get everyone. The wife's into it. She loves the AR that I got. I got a Diamondback chambered in 5.56 and 2.23 NATO.
Dope.
Mhm.
Actually, younger.
Yeah,
Dope.
I taught Shorty how to shoot just the handguns, and she actually picked it up pretty quick. Like breaking it down and everything. She picked up the whole thing real quick. It's I guess after a while it becomes real intuitive.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle
Yeah.
memory. It's better to start them out young.
We did like a
I'm serious. So
Yeah,
serious.
so they can retain that, and they'll never forget.
They was making like these fun faces.
Yeah. So I'm trying to. They say over time you can develop bad habits, right? What kind of bad habits can you develop over time besides maybe something like indexing or you know what I mean, something basic like that?
Bad trigger finger control.
Putting your finger, putting your finger on that trigger. That's huge.
Yeah. And people point that out so often. That's the number one thing people point out.
Big, it's huge. You see, you can prevent a whole lot of problems if your finger's not on the trigger.
Yeah.
Yep. Checking, making sure even if someone hands you a cleared gun, double checking. That's a bad one. People always break.
Yeah. That
Somebody made a video edit of Will Smith, checking. I guess one of the maybe the stunt coordinators or stunt directors had picked up. I don't want to use the word prop gun because what exactly is a prop gun, but he picked up a gun off the table and kind of held it in a downward position, but it was still pointing at Will Smith, right? And the edit, they edited it so that it looked like Will Smith took the gun, cleared it, and handed it back to him. Dropped the clip out, cleared it, and Check put the clip back in and handed it to him. Like they edited it like
But
that,
what did he do for real?
That was but yeah, that I could see that. I could see that. I can see that. It's just a bad picking up a bad habit, right? Just
Yep.
not just trusting somebody else.
That's the one thing you can't do, man. Because I mean, even like you said, even the professional, put his mind on his ex, can do the wrong thing, and you there's no explanation for it. Okay, so we got no time to talk about it, but how about that Kyle Rittenhouse?
Yes and
Everybody
no.
starts with
Yes and no.
okay.
You got to talk to merits. What merits you wanna hit on?
He said, well, first he said, should he have been there in the first place? That's what gets him in trouble, is the fact that he was there, being the police.
Yes, he has a right. He has a right, and from what I've seen, he had ties to the community.
Okay. Now, at the same time, I don't give him any fault in the fact that the rule. Like you said, if somebody takes your gun from you, golden rule is if somebody takes your gun from you, you're dead. So he understood that fact fully. So the guy is telling him and chasing him, telling him, I'm going to take your gun from you. He said, the fact that you're scared with a gun in your hand lets me know you shouldn't have a gun in your hand. Well, they got chased him for an entire block before he turned around and shot him. And the other guy behind him thought he was doing a good deed, because he just shot somebody. He needs to have his weapon taken from him. So now this guy is going to take his weapon away from him again. Same rule apply. If somebody takes your weapon from you, you're dead.
Yep.
He didn't shoot any black people in the making of that film. So the point of it is, I mean, he only gets a pass because of the fact that he didn't do random firing. He didn't go off and lose his mind. He shot who he was supposed to shoot.
Yep.
And see, now I'm seeing that same sentiment right after things have sort of cooled down a little bit, right? Initially, everybody was up in arms, about the outcome of the trial, right? But since things have calmed down, people are going back and getting the facts, looking at the video. It's like, some of those people have fallen by, the wayside in voicing their opinion. My thought is this.
Well, I mean, in the beginning, they thought he was shooting black folks.
Exactly.
In the beginning, yeah.
He didn't shoot no black people.
Not one.
Nope. What happened? He came to the venue. Some other people were picking on him and making fun of him and intimidating him and bullying him. And he got back at them, and he got exactly who was fucking with him. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the end of it. That's pretty much it.
It was. The guy was an absolute nut. The one he shot first just got out of a mental institution. He just released hours before he showed up at that damn event. Hours before.
Yeah.
Because again, it's just all the people. You see, a crazy person is drawn to people. I see.
Yeah. The reason I noticed that a lot of people didn't like the verdict is because they were bringing up the kid's past history. Like 2 weeks earlier, prior, he had been quoted saying that he wished he had his gun to shoot people, and I was like, that's out of context. Like, I can guarantee you that some shit probably happened, and being the kind of person he probably was, and I'm like, wish he could deal with the situation as it was being dealt to him. And that's the main reason why. Right, exactly. I was like, that's a fallacy, because that's not here nor there. He didn't go back and get the weapon and come back and shoot people. Like,
right. I mean, okay, understood. So address this, right? Another topic of discussion was he crossed state lines in order with a firearm that wasn't his, right? When you break that down, I guess there there is a loophole for a kid of his age to possess, not maybe to not own, but to possess a firearm, maybe via gift or whatever, right?
Yes,
Not
it's in
just
most
a
states. It's
firearm
in
though,
most
but he
states.
had
You can
an
gift a firearm.
automatic. He had an
You
assault
can
rifle.
because it's not an assault rifle. But that's where the left get it wrong. It's a long barreled rifle. It falls under the same class as a oh
A
god damn it.
22
Like a hunting
caliber,
rifle.
A single shot. A single
a
shot. It's
single
same
shot
exact.
rifle, correct?
The only difference is the mechanism of which it operates. The only difference.
Okay, so do you think that's something that should be changed, right? With
No,
respect, with no,
no.
right? With respect to the
Flat out, no.
situation and any possible precedence that's been set by this particular verdict, because that was I think the judge threw that out like before, like midway through the trial. He threw the possession charge
Yes,
out.
he threw the possession charge out because it didn't. He didn't breach any felony rules,
Right. And
which is what
so
he was
Now,
up for.
right.
if
And
you
somebody
have a
died, right?
permit to carry a weapon in Virginia, and you are over, I'm talking about 2 blocks over, and somehow in Maryland, or somehow make your way into DC, you have crossed jurisdictional lines. Each state has their own guidelines for what is legal and illegal, and that could be simple as a clip or a stock.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
for the judge to throw that out, it already kind of told you what the mindset was and what path to follow. Because if you'd have been declared not guilty on all them other charges, that possession charge still could have gave him 6-7 years in jail.
Right. No, I agree. And I think they thoroughly looked over that part.
They did.
I think they
Because
kind of.
The judge is incapable of throwing out a federal charge like that. If it was a federal possession charge, he would not be able to throw it. And a lot of people don't understand that. If it was a state county charge, yeah. And the judge didn't feel like it was necessary to charge the guy because, all the other crimes had a significant sentence time on it. Yeah, he could feel free to, DA could feel free to throw it out. It is what it is. But most federal charges not getting thrown out. Not like that. Especially for a weapons charge.
And then, like I said, it comes down to the melatonin in your skin. The difference is, if I'd have made the same threat a week ago, I wish I had my gun. If I'd have made the same threat, I wish I had my gun. That would have been the biggest part of the case. He said, but he just threatened a bunch of people. He didn't even know he threatened people. The guy, okay, well, there was a nut that about 2 weeks ago, and his MO or his modus operandi is to run a motherfucker over. he got charged and took to jail for driving over somebody, and then 3 days later he got out of jail for whatever different reason, and he went and rode and drove over some more people. I mean, it's a mental health issue in there. There's a mental health issue involved.
Gotta be a mental health issue.
You talking about the protest guy?
Yeah, he ended up driving over the protesters, but it wasn't even a week before that he went to jail for driving over his baby mama.
Nigga just likes driving.
Wow. He's the real reason Ludacris made that song. Move, bitch.
Move.
Get out of the way. If you see me on the highway, get the fuck out of my way. If you see me on your driveway, get the fuck out of my way.
Right?
Yeah. Well, it takes all kinds. That's what keeps this melting pot. They say New York's a melting pot, but I think the whole damn thing is this big ass ant farm that we're trying to coexist on. You find the beauty and you find the ugly.
Facts. Facts.
Y'all tell me.
You gonna get off my phone?
And shoot, it's I think it's still crazy that that they're actually kind of deliberating on the events from January 6th too. I think that's nuts. And see, I will have to get a somebody else's opinion on it, right? Because to me, that looked like domestic terrorism, and I know some people who've been charged with domestic terrorism for less than that, right? Breaching the Capitol.
The problem is, God damn it. The problem is they don't want to set a precedence. That's the problem. It's not a color. It's not a color thing. Is they don't want to set a precedence.
Yeah.
What do you when you say a precedence, like what do you mean? Because when I think of precedence, I think that now a breach of the Capitol is lawful, right? Anybody of any religious sect, of any political background, of any race can breach the Capitol and attack the Senate chambers.
Let me do it, Sal.
Without repercussion.
They are not gonna lock that many white people up at one time at all. You see, one lady got shot, and nobody else got shot. In the federal system, they teach you when you pull your gun, you use your gun. You're not pulling your gun out the threat. Then people were storming the Capitol, like you just said, and no examples were made. No examples. Nobody knew how calm they were going to be or what kind of damage they were there to do. They were in a secure location.
Right.
They were in a secure location. So somebody should have been shot. Somebody somewhere should have been shot. The lady out front who got shot, I'm not sure. Like, if that was a part, I don't think it was it's not even Secret Service. That's the District of Columbia's police department in the Capitol.
I think the guy, when she was trying to jump through that door, I think the guy that shot her was he might have been fed just because he was plain clothes type, but DCPD was outside, right outside the Senate chambers, but inside still the Capitol building. So it was but I think the guy that shot her was like a Fed. So and like how many times did she get? How many when you got a gun to your face, knowing you're not supposed to be somewhere, and you try to break through? How many times did you see how many people would like breach one area and like they would get through the door and then they stop at the door and then wait for a bunch of other people to go through before they went through? How many? She broke that glass, sat up there on top of the joint and stopped. Next thing you know, it was over with. They talk about it's an active shooter. Man, I think that dude showed immense restraint and not busting one in her. Pause.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Way before that.
He said, now the floors are made out of marble and the ceiling is too. So if you fire a warning shot, you're going to hit somebody anyway. So, I mean, at some point,
most likely not.
Most likely not. No.
No.
Either way. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying because the hardness of marble actually isn't all that great.
No, it's not. It's soft, actually.
It's soft as shit.
Yeah.
Shoot it and watch the ricochet. Watch what the ricochet look like. He said the point of it is, he said again, I get your point. You know, a piece of it, you might just go through it. I doubt it. But at the same time, if it's in the floors of the Capitol, you shoot the floor of the Capitol, it should do something different than just go through. Well, that's my time, folks.
What, you going to bed?
No, I'm not going to bed. I'm not going to bed. I just got my Cutler certificate in the mail, so I'm about to start practicing.
Oh man, congratulations! Congratulations!
I already know what happened. She walked in with something on or nothing on. He's like, oh, gotta go.
What my man
That
call
would
it?
have been nice too. Wait a minute. Now that you say it like that, hold on. I need more.
Man, what was the name my man came up with? It was, what did he say? He
Big
had me
Smooth.
wrong.
Oh no,
Nah,
he said Machiavelli.
Machiavelli.
Machiavelli. Oh man.
Wait till I get my first phone call. Thank you for calling back Machiavelli. This is Big Smooth. How may I help you?
You gentlemen be smooth, be cool, and be safe.
All right,
Yes, brother.
Always good.
tomorrow, I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do the morning time. I'm not sure. I'll let you know. I got some stuff I got to do tonight, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna be late, and I don't know if I'm. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna be up. I got some stuff to do, but I will definitely text you. Think about anything y'all want to talk about or any topics, and let me know. And I'll see y'all mañana.
All righty. Peace.
Be easy, Big Trail.
All right.
Hey,
When you gonna come by the house and look at this shit, man?
When I get some time. I haven't. The time thing is not something I've had as of recent.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to him.
Same. I like I told you, I had a meeting at 7. I had a meeting at 6, and then another one at 7. Like it's been a wild week.
Are you off on the weekends?
This weekend I should be off. But got some the other obligations. So, but I'm gonna tap in with you though.
I got it. All right. Just let me know.
Yeah, for sure. All right, bro.
All right, please.
All right.
All right.
Go.
So
Peace.